Today we will discuss the topic a rate constant and half-life period. Already know that the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of reactants. But the expression of rate constant depends upon the nature of reaction. That means it depends upon the order of reaction. Expression of K depends upon the order. Already we have discussed in the last lesson that the unit of K depends upon the order. So let us start zero order. For a zero order reaction, we know if it is a reactant changes to product. If a reactant changes to product. If it is a zero order, then dx by dt is zero order means dx by dt is equal to k a to the power 0. That means which is equal to k. This is k. If you take the rate is for the reactant, if you express the rate for the reactant, we know minus dx by dt, this is for reactant, is equal to your k. That means this rate for the reactant does not depend upon the concentration of A. That is the expression of zero order. So if you arrange this one, then dx is equal to k dt. For the whole change, this is the change of concentration with the change of the time when the time is very less. For the instantaneous rate, time should be minimum, very less difference we have to take. So this is the change of concentration with change of time, expression of the rate. But here time is very less. But for the whole change, for the whole reaction, if you determine the rate, we have to take integration of both sides. For integration, minus dx changes to k dt, so it is equal to minus dx concentration is equal to k is a constant and a dt concentration. Here minus dx means change in concentration. Here change in concentration, let your initial concentration is R0. This is initial. And mass left, that is left, mass left is I, and time is in time t. So the integration of ds is x. You know integration of ds is x. If it is x, then minus x is equal to kt. Minus x is equal to kt. If you give the limit, suppose limit is mass starting, mass is your R0, and mass left is your R, this much of substance, and your Kt is equal to how much? 0 to T. Then this equation will be, if you take minus R then higher value minus lower value is minus plus R0 minus R, then minus of R0, that is minus plus higher value minus lower value equal to Kt. That means here R0 minus R is equal to Kt. What is this? Change of concentration. R0 means initial value, R is the mass left, is equal to Kt. And this equation here, if you write R, if you take this one, R is equal to minus Kt plus R0. This expression, that R is the amount of substance left and R is the initial value. This is the initial value. So R0 is constant, but R is not constant. So this equation is just like a straight line equation, y is equal to mx plus c. Clear? So this equation just like a straight line equation, y is equal to mx plus c. So as a straight line equation and the m value is negative value, so the graph, if you draw the graph will be, what is the graph? The graph will be like this. This is your R, this is your T, Y is R and X is your T. So the graph R, it is a negative, so M value is negative. So graph will be like this, and this value is the R0 and the slope M is equal to minus K. So this graph indicates zero order. This is for zero order. This graph for zero order. Y is mx plus c. R is the mass left, T is the time, and R is the initial mass, and the slope of the graph is, that is negative slope. It is a negative slope, so slope is minus k. This is for zero order. Another thing, as the it is a zero order. Zero order means dx by dt is equal to k. Means, what does it mean? Means rate is constant. So if draw the graph, that rate dx by dt versus what? Time or concentration. Either time or, suppose time, rate versus time. As it is a zero order, you see the graph, dx by dt is equal to k. So it is a constant value. So it will be straight line. What does it mean? What does it mean? Constant value. This is a constant. Means rate does not depend upon the time. Rate does not depend upon the concentration also. If you draw the concentration also same. dx by dt versus concentration also constant. Is very important expression of zero order. For zero order, rate versus time and rate versus concentration will be what? Constant. So that is the expression of what? Zero order. Then come to how this equation will be converted to half-life period. We know half-life period. Half-life period. What is half-life? Half-life period is T1/2. The expression representation of half-life is T-half. What is T-half? What is half-life period? Half-life period is the time. It is the time. It is the time taken for 50% reaction. What does it mean? Time taken for 50% completion. Time taken for, it is the time taken for 50% reaction, 50% completion. 50% reaction or 50% completion. What does it mean? Means suppose you have taken 10 gram, then how much time it will take to 5 gram? Suppose you have 10 gram you have taken, then the time taken, this time will be T-half to become 5 gram. 50% consumption, time taken is called T-half. Don't be confused, T-half means time is half. No. Time is maybe a fixed particular time, but mass should be half. To consume 50% mass, how much time taken? That is called what? Half-life period. So, in the formula, you see, in the previous formula, in the zero order, that R0, R is equal to minus KT plus R0. Okay? If you arrange it, R0 minus R is equal to KT. Implies R0 minus R by T is equal to K. When T is equal to T-half. What does mean T? Sometimes T-half also written as T0.5. Don't be confused. Simple. T-half means T0.5. When T is equal to T-half, how much mass will be? Initial mass is R0 and mass left is R. So what is the relation between R0 R when T is equal to T-half? That means when T will be T-half, R0 minus R, if R is the initial mass, R is the mass left, the value will be R0 by 2. Because initial value minus final value always become half. Because time will be T-half means your mass will be half. So is equal to K. Then what is the derivation? Now K is equal to R0 upon 2 T-half. This is the derivation of zero order. What derivation? Half-life period and rate constant relation for zero order. This graph, this equation shows what it shows? Very important relation. All will be expressed from the equation. The graph can be drawn from the equation. Equation k equal r0 to t half. What is r0? R0 is equal to, some book written like this, don't confuse. K is equal to a by 2t half. Some book written k is equal to n0 by 2t half. Same. Don't be confused. Same formula. Here r0, sometimes small a, sometimes n0. This is the initial value. All are called initial value. This is initial value, this is initial value, this is, but symbol is different. Different books, different symbols are used. That's why I am telling you can remember in this way. So, if you draw that, now this shows n0 is equal to k to t half. So, y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. I is mx plus c. Here c is 0. And m is equal to k. So if you draw a graph, n0, what is n0? N0 means initial mass versus t half. What is t half? T half is the half-life period. For which order? 0 order. The graph is y mx plus c. That means here y is equal to mx because c is 0. So graph is straight line. Why it is straight line? Because no intercept. Here c value is 0. So graph passes from origin. So this is the expression of n0 and t half. What does it mean? Means half-life period. You write down that the half-life period depends upon the initial mass. Means directly depends upon the initial mass. If half-life period is more, then more mass will be consumed. More mass will be consumed. That means it depends upon the t half and n0 for 0. This is for 0 order. 0 order. So this is the expression of 0 order reaction. Then come to, so for first order, we know for first order, if it is A changes to product, you have taken this first order, let it be a first order. If it is a first order, your dx by dt minus dx by dt means rate of change of reactant, always minus sign, is equal to K concentration of A to the power 1. A to the power 1 means first order. A to the power 0 means 0 order. A to the power 2 means second order. So it depends upon the exponent power. So this is a change, very small change in concentration of the reactant with respect to time. This, if for large change, you have to integrate. What is integration? Minus, you take minus this side. So dx by dt is equal to K A concentration. Here, same. You arrange it, then minus dx concentration is equal to K dt. Here, if you integrate, and for integration same, initial value R0 R to R0. Then your K 0 to T. Then what is the value? Here that will be integration of 1 by x. Integration of 1 by x is equal to ln x. You have to remember. Integration of 1 by x is called ln x. So here value will be minus ln x. You take ln x, no problem. That change of concentration with respect to dx minus ln x. Here limit, lower limit r, higher limit is r0 is equal to here direct write kt, then will be kt. Then if you put higher limit minus lower limit, minus r0 minus r0 minus minus plus. Here change some data. When concentration taken 0, that is your initial value 0. So here after time t mass left r. So r0 to r. So here will be minus r to r0 to r, r0 to r. Okay. So when r0 to r, the value will be how much? Minus r minus minus plus r0 ln. I forget to write ln. So minus ln r, then minus minus plus ln r0 is equal to kt. Okay. So if you arrange it, then ln r is equal to, if you take that side, minus multiplied by minus, ln r will be minus kt plus ln r0. What is this? This equation is derived from the above equation by rearranging ln r equal to minus kt plus ln r0. And this equation is just like y equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. So if you draw a graph, what graph? Same for first order reaction, ln r versus t. As it is negative slope, the graph will be like this, negative slope, and the intercept, this one value is ln r0, and your slope m value is equal to minus k. This is the relation between ln r and ln r0. This equation can be written in another form. What? In exponential form. If you write in exponential form, very important, that r is equal to r0 e to the power minus kt. What is this? This equation in ln. ln is the one mathematical operation. ln, logarithm, ln. In terms of ln is ln r is equal to minus kt ln r0. In terms of exponential, it will be ln will be cancelled. Then in terms of e, it will be r equal to r0 e to the power minus kt. Okay. So this is the graphical representation of, this is for first order. This is first order. So this equation can be written in logarithm form. In logarithm form, if you write this equation in logarithm form, it will be what? This one, ln r to minus kt. We know ln is equal to 2.ln remember ln x is equal to 2.303 log x. ln can be converted to logarithm form. ln means log e. Actually ln x is equal to log e x. Log e means ln is equal to log e. When base e will be log 10, it will be multiplied 2.0. You have to remember this thing. ln can be converted to logarithm by multiplying 2.03. Always ln becoming log form, 2.33 will be multiplied. So the above equation will be 2.303 log r is equal to minus kt plus 2.303 log r0. Okay, so if you divide 2.303, so log r is equal to minus kt by 2.303 plus log r0. Okay, same formula, only we will have just we are changing it in different forms. Then if you arrange it, then log r0 minus log r, log r0 minus log r is equal to k t by 2.303. Okay, now this one, which one? Log a minus log b is equal to log a by b. Log a minus log b, there is a formula, that is log a by b is equal to same kt by 2.303. Then here that k is equal to if you multiply k is equal to 2.303 by t log r0 by r. This derivation, this expression indicate direct the k value for first order. K is equal to 2.33 by t log. What is r0? Initial value. What is r? Mass level. This equation can be written in another form in different books. 2.303 t log a by a minus x. A by a minus. What is a? A is the initial mass. What is a minus x? A minus the mass level. This one. Or it can be written as 2.303 by t log n0 by n. So different expression using different notation. N0 means initial value, n means mass level. So this is the expression of what? First order. But if you take in logarithm form, if you draw the graph in logarithm form, you see the logarithm form, which one? This one. You take from this, that log r is equal to, just check it, log r is equal to minus kt by 2.303, okay, plus what? Log r0. If you multiply minus, it will become plus, if minus go that side, okay, like this. So this equation is equal to y is equal to mx plus c. Previously that we have drawn in ln form, ln. Now we are converting logarithm form. In logarithm form, y equal to mx plus c. If you draw the graph will be like this. If this is a log r versus t, graph will be same graph. And this value is the which value? Log r0. And what is the slope? Your slope is equal to minus k by 2.30. This is the difference. In the previously in the ln form, slope is equal to minus k. But in logarithm form, slope is minus k by 2. Only difference. 2.33 divided. So this is the different what? Expression for the zero order and first order. For first order also, if you convert into half-life period, then what will be the derivation? If you take in half-life period for half-life, then what will be the expression? Now you check it. For first order reaction, already you know that log k is equal to 2.303 by t log a by a minus x. I have taken a form. Don't be confused. A means n0, a means r0, a minus x means n, a minus x means r. Both are same. Already we have expressed different notation. So this is the expression of rate constant for first order. When t is equal to t half, already I discussed this one. When t is equal to t half, when the half-life period will be taken, then you put the value, then k will be 2.303 by t half log a is the initial mass. What is the value of a minus x? As when the time will be t half, mass will be half. Mass half means a minus x will be half of the initial value. This is the mass left. That means how much mass is consumed? A by 2. So mass left is a by 2. Because initial mass is a. So a minus x mass left. Mass left will be always half of the a. Because what time is t? Then it will be what? 2.303 by t half log 2. We put the value of log 2 value is 0.3010. That means if you put, the answer will be k is equal to 0.693 log 2 value and 2.3 multiplied by t half. This is the expression of rate constant for first order. For zero order or first order, you see the difference. In this case, no concentration term is present. No concentration term is used in this expression, in the expression of k and t half. But in first order, n0 was used. But in first order, in zero order, n0 was used. But in first order, no n0, no n is used. That means, as n0 is not used, so t half does not depend on initial concentration for first order. For first order reaction, t half does not depend upon initial concentration. If you draw the graph, What is the relation between T half and, suppose this is your T half and initial concentration suppose A, then what is the graph? Does not depend. That means T half does not depend upon initial concentration. So T half remains constant. There will be no change in T half. So as it does not depend upon the A value, there is no A term. That's why only T half depends on K. This expression shows T half depends upon K. With K it is related, but it is not related with concentration. No concentration term is used here. That's why T half A relation like this. But in zero order, this is first order. This is for first order. But for zero order, already we have drawn. It is straight line passing through origin. It is straight line passing through origin because A and T half is directly because multiplied by K. Already we have drawn. You can check it for previously. So T half and for first order and A is independent. But if you draw the graph of first order, rate versus concentration, rate versus concentration for first order, the graph will be directly related. If concentration increases, then rate also increases. If concentration decreases, rate decreases. This is for your first order. But for zero order, just parallel to y-axis. Already we have drawn. We have already discussed for zero order, first order, the expression of rate constant and which one? Half-life period. Then remaining another important expression for first order reaction. What is? If the reactants and product are in gaseous state or in gaseous condition, if all are in gaseous condition means all are in gaseous state, then how can you express the rate constant? That is very important. Here you see, let it be, the reaction is like this. Suppose reaction A changes to B plus C. It is also gas, it is also gas, it is also gas. Now we are converting expression of K in terms of pressure. Pressure expression. K with respect to pressure. K with respect to pressure. That expression is for zero order, first order is with respect to concentration. But we are converting now in terms of pressure. If we are converting to pressure, let the initial pressure of A is Pi. Pi is the initial pressure of A. Initially taken before reaction, the pressure of A is Pi. Then 0, initially no product obtained. After time t, some amount of A will be consumed. Let it be, when A will be consumed, if A will be utilized, then pressure of A will be decreased. When A will be consumed, then pressure of A will be decreased. Suppose minus x. After time t, Pi minus x is given by pressure A. B will give how much? X. Because x is consumed. As it is 1 mole, it will be 1 mole. X. C also x. When A will be reacted, produce B and C, the amount of product depends upon the amount of reactant consumed. Here A, B, C are in 1 mole, 1 mole, 1 mole. When A will be consuming X amount, B will be X, C will be X. This is the pressure. We are discussing the pressure. We are using pressure term, not concentration. So, what will be these are the partial pressure. These are the partial pressure of A, partial pressure of B, partial pressure of C. But what is the total pressure in the mixture? So total pressure is equal to PT is equal to Pi minus X plus X. All will be combined because all are in a mixture. So total pressure will be, so result how much? Total pressure is equal to small t, you can take small t. Total pressure in Pi minus X means Pi plus X. That means what is the value of X in terms of PT? So implies X is equal to PT minus Pi. What is X? What is X? X amount of A is consumed. What is B? X amount of B is produced. X amount of C. Amount means pressure. Then use the first law formula, first order formula. What is the first order formula? That K is equal to 2.303 by T log A by A minus X. Here 2.303 by T. A means initial value. Initial value is Pi. In terms of pressure is Pi. What is A minus X? Mass left. Here not mass. Here pressure obtained. Pressure from the obtained is Pi minus X. Pi minus X. We put, then K is equal to implies K is equal to 2.303 by T log Pi by Pi minus X. What is the value of X in terms of total pressure? PT minus Pi, which is equal to 2.303 by T log Pi upon 2Pi minus PT. So this is the derivation of K. For this type of expression, A changes to B plus C. A changes to B plus C. The expression is K is equal to 2.3 by T log. What is Pi? Initial pressure. What is PT? Total pressure in the mixture of A, B and C. Okay. Similarly, we can derive different formula. It depends upon the expression. Okay. So this is about the. Just I will give another also. Just 1 minute. Let me finish the expression. If the expression is like this, 2A changes to 2B plus C. 2A changes to 2B plus C. 2A changes to 2B plus C. Let it be given like this. Now I have to write. Here it will be Pi. Here changes to 0, 0. Then Pi minus 2x. Because 2 more 2x. It will be 2x. It will be x. Okay. Then what is the value of PT? PT will be Pi minus 2x plus 2x plus x. Same theory. Then cancel. What is this? Pi plus x. Now what is the value of x? X value is equal to PT minus Pi. PT minus Pi. X value is PT minus Pi. Then put the value. But it is this expression is written like this, but we have to use the first order because the order of reaction does not depend upon the balance equation. It depends upon experimentally. it is written second order form, but the reaction is first order. We are expressing the first order. So first order means K is equal to 2.303 by T log Pi minus your Pi minus 2x. This is the expression. So put the value of this. So K is equal to 2.303 by T log Pi minus 2. Value of x is Pi plus value of x is Pt minus Pi. Pt minus Pi. So K is equal to 2.303 by T log Pi upon Pi minus 2Pt plus 2Pi. Because minus is plus. So finally K for this type of expression is equal to 2.303 by T log Pi upon 3Pi minus 2. So derivation of K in terms of partial pressure depends upon the type of reaction, involvement of reactants, the coefficient of reactants and product. So these are the very important relation between K with pressure, K with the concentration of the reactant. Okay, thank you.